here's what we're going to talk about today. So it's Saturday right now. You guys are going to be watching this on Saturday. We're topping off this tank. We're putting in straight RO water. There's a container right behind this door, a trash can more or less. And so we're topping it off right now. We're getting the level up. And you could see like this tank is getting a little crowded as far as shrimp go. I mean, they are just literally everywhere. These are blue bolts, but some of them aren't blue bolts. Like, let me try to find one. There's this one that's more of like a yellowish color, so I'm gonna try to get those ones out. There's ones that have black on their head. Those are called black Mazuras. There's some that are like this one. Not that one, where is it? This guy right here. It's like a pinto shrimp. And so I need to get those ones out. And there's a bunch of different kinds in there. And so we're gonna do something that's called culling. I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna set up a little trap. We're gonna catch a bunch of shrimp out of here. We're gonna go through them and keep the ones that we want, and the ones we don't want, we're actually gonna put down here, and then we're gonna eventually sell them on the website as USA bred, whatever they are. And so that's what we're gonna work on today. This should be a lot of fun. It's gonna be interesting to see if the trap works. And so you guys just sit back, enjoy, and we'll see what happens. What is going on, shrimp keepers? This is Rob with aquatics.com, and today we are catching some shrimp out of here. We are doing what we call culling. And so we're gonna take out some undesirable shrimp, put them down in the sump, keep them there. And the reason we're putting them there is because eventually we're gonna sell them, and we don't wanna transition them from one water parameter to another and then eventually sell them to you. We'd much rather keep them in the same tank and then eventually send them to you so they only have to transition once. So that's what we're doing today. And first of all, if you guys are new here, definitely think about hitting that subscribe button. It's free. We'd love for you to join the Flip Aquatics family here. And also, this weekend is Labor Day. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, we're having a 15% off our entire website, flipaquatics.com. If you guys are interested in anything nano, shrimp, fish, snails, anything, plants, shrimp food, anything like that, go check out flipaquatics.com and use the code down below. I'll try to put it like right here or maybe right there or a little bit everywhere, and you guys could use that code to get 15% off our entire website for Monday, Sunday, and Saturday. So 3 days. Definitely check that out. We'd appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for all the support that we know is going to come our way. But let's get in this video and start culling this shrimp tank. This is my plan. We are going to use this huge net right here, and we're going to put it down. I'm guessing this is the most open spot, and this is where I usually feed them. So I'm going to position the net like right here. I don't know if I'll be able to get my hand all the way down in there, but I'm going to try my hardest. And then this is what we feed our shrimp. We're going to use some Glass Garden shrimp dinner. I'm going to put probably 3 or 4 pellets into the tank in the net, and hopefully my thought is that once I put the pellets inside the net right here, they'll all crawl into the net, and like 15 minutes later I can scoop it up, and then we'll use a catch cup like that one, but a bigger one, and put them all in there, and then we'll start sorting out all the good ones or all the bad ones depending on how many are in there, and just kind of sort it out. Like these two right here, beautiful, but that isn't what we want in the tank, so we're going to yank those out, and then we'll put those up on the website as shadow Mazuras, or I think we call them shadow Mazuras, or deep blue shadow Mazuras, something like that. But we're going to put those up on the website and get them out of this tank, and hopefully get them into the hands of people that really, really want them, and keep this a blue bolt only tank. So lots of stuff to do. It's going to be fun. I hope it actually works. And so let's just get right into it. I'm going to do my absolute best to do this one-handed, so we're just going to try it. I'm going to get like, I don't know, a little pinch of this stuff. Put it in here. How many did we get? 5. Okay. And then I got to somehow get this huge net down in here. Like, oh, I just knocked all that moss off. No, it was coming off anyway. So, this is a bad idea. We're going to position it just like that. I'm going to stick my... So I'm trying to get that out. Look at this. This is what I get for not... Sorry, my camera works so bad. This is what I get for not trimming the moss. So it's breaking off everywhere. So I really got to trim it. But I do got that in there. They're already starting to come. So now, I just had a good idea. I'm going to use this little net and try to get like all this stuff like back in there more. This is professional shrimp keeping at its finest right here, ladies and gentlemen. But I think this is really going to work. It's not the perfect execution, but I think it's gonna work. Right now they're all on the back side of it. Let me make sure that piece gets back there further. And then I guess we're just gonna kind of wait and see. So it's working. It's working. Now I need to run and get bigger catch cups, and we're gonna wait about, I'd say about 15 minutes, and they'll all probably be in here. And look at them, they're eating it from the backside. Darn it. And then the current's taking it. Maybe I need to switch this around. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this around the other way so the current blows it the right way. Oh, I'm messing up the soil. Look, I gotta set the net up in the moss. All right, there we go. So now the current's gonna blow it. Ooh, we're getting good at this. Okay, so we're gonna let this sit for about 15 minutes, and hopefully we'll get a bunch of shrimp in our net. I'd say we're about 3 minutes in, and not very many figured out to go inside the net. They're all eating it underneath the net, which is causing a little bit of a problem. I don't know how I'm gonna work around this. A couple are in the net, so I think we just give them some more time, and hopefully, like, look at them all, the swarm underneath the net. They're like, this is not fair. And so some of them made it inside the net, so I'm hoping all these ones will slowly work their way down. And so I got to get this ready down here. Let me turn on the light. We still need to plumb all this, or not plumb it. I can't even find there it is. We just need to get this all ready. So I'm actually going to remove this out. I'm probably going to remove this one and just have an open space, and then we'll keep all the shrimp in that section. And then I do got to go through here and catch all these ones. These are like little babies that made their way down here. Some adults. There's like a really small one right there. And so just figure out what's down here. There's a bunch back here too. Jeez, they love coming down here. Unbelievable. So I guess I'm gonna have to go through these ones too and catch out the ones that are good so that they don't get all intermixed. But it is what it is. So hopefully this works. I got the 2 catch cups up here. I'm gonna fill these up with water and then show you how we're gonna do the culling process. So I decided to take one of these out, and the reason being is the only reason I use it is for noise cancellation, which I'm not going to need anymore. We're actually getting a custom stand made for this. Not a custom stand, but we're basically facing this metal rack so that you won't be able to see any of this. It will all be behind wood, and so this will just be hidden. And so we really don't need that extra piece of foam in there. And this is actually going to oxidate the water a lot more too, so that's always nice. But as you can see, there's a bunch of shrimp down there. Actually a lot of shrimp down there, and so we're gonna add more to it, and that's why they're all just in the same place. There's actually, I see one over there, there might be more over there, I don't know. And so it was actually really cloudy. I went and cleaned the old sponge, and then we could reuse it if you want. We'll just kind of have to see. But there's actually some really nice ones. And there's a blue one that's like right there. That's absolutely gorgeous. So even that one's like really cool. But as far as our trap, I feel like it's going a lot better. A lot of the bigger ones realize how to get in there, and that pinto looking one with the stripe down the back actually got in there, so that's really good because I wanted to get him out. But there's a decent amount in there, so I'm actually going to pull the net, and probably what I'll end up doing is going through another scoop of this and catching more out. So we're going to fill this puppy up, and this is going to be really hard one-handed, but we're going to try to make it work. Got my space cleared off on my desk, so I'm actually going to switch hands. Let's try this. Ooh. Let's see how we did. We're going to try to get them all down towards the bottom of the net. You got to shake it a few times. Ooh, we lost one. Let's get him back in there. Bloop. Then we got, nope, he's still on the side. Poor guy. You can see him hanging on for his dear life. So there we go. We got him. And then I'm just going to try to get this net into this catch cup, and then I'll show you the results. I don't think I can do that one-handed, and I don't want to risk the lives of any shrimp, so I'm going to put the camera down for that. So we made a little bit of a mess. We didn't lose any shrimp. I want to make sure none didn't fall, nothing like that, and we look good to go. So I did do a second scoop, and we're actually going to put this onto the white paper towel. And the reason for that is now it's going to be really easy to see which ones have black on them, which ones have a little bit of yellow coloring to them, and call out all the ones that we don't want, and we'll put them down in the sump. So we're going to dig through here, but you could see Obviously these guys are happy because they didn't get their food. The water's actually a little cloudy because we took that mad filter out of the bottom, and there's still like this little pinto right there that I might just try to catch out real quick. Let's see how this goes. Got my net. One-handed, see if I can catch him out, because we definitely don't want him in the tank. Oh, we got him. That's why these little nets are so important. So we'll actually leave him right there for a second. We'll put him into our Cull cup so you can see all the shrimp that we take out and the ones we keep. I can show the difference of what we're looking for. And so we'll fill this up and we'll get started. So I just started culling. I figured out a better way to do it. I'm using this flashlight. It's pretty bright. And what I'm doing is I'm shining down on the shrimp so I can actually like really see their color. And so these ones are all keepers so far. I don't see any black on them. These ones I'm still going through. You can see there's some really, really nice ones in there. And then these ones so far are the culls. So like that one, there's some like completely like yellowish ones like that one, and there's some Mazurs in there, and then there's that pinto-ish looking one right there. And so I'm gonna keep at this. It's probably gonna take me a little while, and I'll let you guys know the results. Well, the results are in. We got a lot more keepers than we got culls. So these guys all look pretty good when you get them under light. I mean, oh, that might have been one that snuck through right there in the corner. Now I'm questioning it, but that's okay. I mean, most of them are really good. Some of them are so blue that they look black. And so there's a lot in here. I'd guess probably about 100, 150. And then over here, these are all the culls. So you can see like some have a nice, like a really, really yellow color. Almost all of them have black. Like that one, the really dark blue one is really nice. There's another really dark blue one. There's another one right there. So there's some nice ones in here. But a lot of them are just culls. And so what I actually decided, I think we're going to put them down here on this side. This has a sponge take over it so nothing can get sucked up into it. And then they'll eat up all this detritus and stuff. And then over here, this will just be where shrimp fall through, and then we can go through there and catch out there and put good ones back up top, leave bad ones down there, or move the bad ones over. And when I say bad, they're not necessarily bad, they're just not what we're going for. And so that's why we're taking them out. And that's the process called culling. You're looking for colors that aren't desirable, some that have maybe deformities or not growing good. And so this will be where we put them. So let's go ahead. I'm going to dump this back in there so they can have their food. And then I'm going to put these guys in. So I'm going to get that on film. That one looks black now, but it must be just really dark blue. So let's dump these guys in. We'll dump these in first because those ones will be funner. So let me put this down. And I'm sure you can find these on Amazon. I think Ken said that's where he got it from. But that's a really good light. I'm going to get me one. And then this. See if we can even fit it down in here. I don't think I can. Maybe. Nope. I guess we're just dumping it. That was a bad camera job too because I was focusing on dumping it. But here they are. So we'll still be able to go through here. Like that one, I don't know where that one came from, but that one's really nice. So I'll have to go through here and catch out the ones that are good. Leave the other ones down here, and then eventually we'll start selling them. So there's that catch cup, nothing in it. And this one, look at all of them. That's awesome. So let's go ahead, get these guys in there. Just like that. And they're all back in their home. Make sure we got them all out of there. Put this catch cup back there. And then we'll put their food back in there. And then they'll appreciate that. They'll go crazy once it hits the ground. They'll be like, it's back. Everybody, it's back. So let me clean up and then I'll do an overview. So all the shrimp are back in their tank. Everyone's good. They're starting to eat the food again. I think what I'm going to do next time is I'm going to feed these shrimp lollies because that makes them all gather up. And then what I'll do is I'll just take the little net and I'll just go down here through here. Like this one in the front with the black, like that is just an amazing shrimp. But it has black on it, so I want to get it out of there. So that one I might just go in by hand and take that out. There's another little one with black on them. And remove those guys. And like this one that's super clear, I'll take that one out. and I'll just go through and just catch as many as I can. There's another one. But what I realize is there's a lot more good shrimp in here than there are bad shrimp. Like, look at that one. That's just a gorgeous blue bolt. And so I think if I just go a little bit at a time and just take a few out and catch them out, it'll probably be much more doable. There's another really nice one. And then we'll just continuously keep adding them down here. And like, look at this one. Those are just really, really cool looking shrimp. And so they're not bad, but they're not what we're going for. And then over here, I still got to go through here and catch the ones out that I want to keep and move the ones over that I don't. And that way, if any new ones fall on here, I won't be confused. These guys, some of the bamboo shrimp got down there, so you can see them. They're actually really appreciating the high flow. This is like their perfect environment, so I might be able to leave those guys down there for a little bit and let them do their thing. But yeah, so that's what we got for today. It's a lot of fun. So many more shrimp to go through. I think we went through like 200-ish shrimp, and it just wasn't even a dent on the population. So I'm gonna feed a little bit more, and then I'm gonna head out for the night. Well guys, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for staying along for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a little bit chaotic. I didn't really know where you're going with that, but it did kind of work. It just wasn't as efficient as I would have liked. So again, we're having the Labor Day sale this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. If you guys want to take advantage of that, I'll put the code right here again. And again, that's for 15% off the entire website. So enjoy that, use it, get yourself some new shrimp to celebrate the end of the summer, going into fall, and then into a good old winter. And so guys, thank you so much. Have a safe weekend out there. Enjoy some time with family and friends. And if you don't have any of those, enjoy some time watching this video. Know that I'm thinking about you. You guys have a great weekend. Love you guys. Appreciate you. And as always, God bless.